host of the Gridiron.
All right. Welcome to the Gridiron, baby. If you can give this video a thumbs up and maybe share this video, that would be absolutely freaking phenomenal. If you subscribe to my channel, thank you. If not, please go down below, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon. That way next time I go live or if I put a video out, you'll be notified. It's free of charge. What do you got to lose, right? But if you're subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you want to help support my channel out, description box below, very top link takes you to my membership page. I got 3 different membership levels. Each one has their own little perks. So once again, if you want to help support my channel out, it would mean the absolute world to me. And I would thank you in advance. Thank you. And then finally, just underneath that, there's another link in there somewhere. Takes you to my Facebook group. It's called the New York Giants Do Gridiron. It's my Facebook group. We have over 9,600 members in the group. It is doing simply marvelous, might I add. Basically, if I'm alive and breathing, and if I got internet access, I am putting stuff in this group darn near 365. It's called the New York Giants Do Gridiron. It's my Facebook group. Please join it. You will not be dissatisfied. I promise. All right, guys. Well, yep, there it is. Right. High noon, baby. Well, whatever, midnight. So it's free agency is here. Let the games begin. So, actually, it's not as of right now free agency, meaning Monday, but it is the legal tampering, right? And I'm sure, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, baby, right? What was the motto of not of a lot of teams, but I mean, one of them was I know LaDainian Tomlinson mentioned that about the Patriots, back in their day with Brady there. It's like, man, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right? So, but, of course, you're not supposed to, let's see, is it 10 o'clock? Well, all right, what is it? Legal tampering begins. For all intents and purposes, it is the start of free agency. Teams can begin negotiating contracts with free agents at noon. High noon, baby. Yeah, so that's when they're supposed to. Now, of course, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right? Of course, there's been stuff going on, whatever they are. I can't say every team, can't say with all the players, this, that, and the other thing, but there's been some stuff going on. Obviously behind the scenes, and gonna read something here. That's where they want it to stay, behind the scenes, because you're not allowed to talk before the legal tampering. You can talk to your own guys, your own free agents, right? As we're going to talk just a little bit down in the farther down in this program here. You can with your own free agents, and the Giants have been bringing back some low profile guys. Now it does kind of show you obviously where the Giants head is at, right? They haven't as of right now, right? They haven't reached terms with Pinnock, Slayton, or Azeez Ojulari. Now you can probably kiss them goodbye. The thing is with Azeez, now when the guy's healthy, right, he certainly is a plus. That is for sure, without question. But when he was on his rookie contract, when he was healthy, he was a real plus. Now he's not. Now we got 2 minuses, right? Now he's not on his rookie deal, so somebody's going to pay him. I don't know what. I don't know. Right? Don't know. But he ain't going to be making $900,000, whatever, $1 million a year. Going to be making more than that. And the other thing, of course, is he still gets injured. Now, maybe, possibly, there are some teams that magically are delicious. No, they magically don't get injured that much. Eagles being one of them. Right? Some reason players go to the Eagles and they just seem to magically stay healthy, or they come here to the Giants and somehow they magically get injured. Right? So maybe he might go to a team that, that might be one of his, he might want to, if he has a chance, maybe go to a team that plays on grass, right? Or maybe has a good track record of staying healthy or whatever. But, so with disease, he gets injured, right? So when you have a healthy disease, is he a difference maker? Difference maker. He's on the field. Yep. Yes, you certainly do. But, as we've seen with the Giants, he gets injured quite a bit. Of course, now, with Slayton, I did a video, whatever it was. I'm an idiot. I can't remember. It was the last few nights ago. According to the article, well, maybe now, very interesting. Since DK Metcalf, was it a second round they traded for him? The Steelers, right? I believe it was the Steelers. Steelers or the Raiders. One of those two teams got Metcalf. So I think it was for a second round. And they wanted like a first and a third or something like that for him. They got a second. And I think they switched. Where did DK Metcalf go? I'm trying to think. Did he get the? Trying to think. Oh yeah. Because did he go? Is he following Geno Smith? No, it is the Seahawks straight to the Steelers. Okay, it's the Steelers. Okay, all right. Okay. But I'm saying the Steelers were, according to the one article that I read about Slayton, the Steelers were one of the ones that were interested in possibly Slayton. Well, now they just got Mr. Metcalf in there. I'm not sure if they're going to bring in Metcalf and Slayton. That would be a nice chunk of change for two wide receivers. But Slayton, according to the article, the Chargers, right, and the Panthers, two teams that could probably use his services, right? He's not going to be $10 to $15 million a year range, right? So quite possibly not bring him back. Now the thing is also another thing. He wants the Do-Re May. Don't blame him, right? You got Myles Garrett out there now. Somehow we're up to $40 million on a year on edge rushers or edge defenders, defensive ends, edge rushers, whatever you want to call Myles Garrett. Dude's unbelievable. I get it, but now we're up to the $40 million mark for. Anyway, so so Slayton wants his piece of the pie, as Jerry Jones says, right? And he wants possibly to be on a winner. It's something he ain't going to say with the Giants, and he wants to be involved, and that's not something he's going to get with the Giants. Now, unless Wandell or Malik Neighbors gets injured, but as long as those two guys are healthy and on the field, the lion's share of the targets are going to those guys. And of course, now the Giants, we're going to talk about this a little bit in our program. Is abbreviated version. I only got like 4 things to talk about here tonight. But, one of the things the Giants are going to need will be the wide receiver, without question. Don't know if they're going to target that. A mid-range, it doesn't have to be nothing crazy, right? But they can target that in the draft, or they can get that in free agency. But, what they got, on the roster, they got Malik and Wandell and then, Hyatt, right? So that's another one of the things. So, the Giants brought back some guys. Well, obviously, all the guys that they really brought back are pretty much on the cheap, right? But once again, you got to have those cheap guys because everybody can't make $40 million a year like Myles Garrett does, right? So they brought back some. So you kind of figure out, kind of see like where the Giants' heads at that particular point in time are at. Now we'll have to wait and see, right? Where they go. Is there a big trade, or is there a big signing? Is it that? So we will wait and see. Let's see. So kind of officially, unofficially, whatever you want to call it, right? The NFL's legal tampering period, okay, is set to begin on Monday For all intents and purposes, it is the start of free agency. Teams can begin negotiating contracts with free agents at noon Eastern Daylight Time on Monday, meaning today, because right now it's 12:09 here in South Jersey, Monday morning. Why is it called the legal tampering period? Technically, the new league year does not start until Wednesday at 4 o'clock Eastern. That is the official expiration time of players' contracts ending after the 2024 season. So until Wednesday, players are technically still under contract with their former teams. Negotiating with a player under contract to another team is tampering. Ooh. However, since 2013, the league has allowed teams to start, which I like this. I really like this. The negotiating with players 2 days before the start of the new league year. Thus, the 2 days before the start of the league year are the legal tampering period, which I like that. You know, I mean, man, it's, you know, you're waking up on Monday and all of a sudden your ESPN app or your NFL app starts just erupting, right? Like Mount Krakatoa, right? So-and-so is going here, so-and-so is going, especially the, you know, it's the, especially the first day. Because I mean, that's when, first day, couple days, that's when the booming contracts are. So-and-so, Rodgers goes to wherever, right? On a 2-year, $40 million, per year, 40 million. So-and-so goes here, so-and-so, so that, a lot of the big boomers, right, happen early, right? And then it starts kind of fizzling down a little bit, but there's always free agents out there. And some free agents are just out there for like months, right? So why does the NFL do this with the illegal tampering period? The league found that there was widespread rule breaking. Shocking. Teams out there breaking the rules. Hard to believe, huh? Rule breaking that involved teams illegally negotiating with free agents and thus tampering before the official start of free agency. So they decided to make it legal. And even before that, and the thing is, the kicker of it is that, there's the illegal tampering period, and still that's not good enough. There's teams out there, shocking, that are still breaking the rules, that are tampering before the legal tampering period. Hard to believe. Now, I think this article has it in here. Does it? Well, there was one of them I read. Oh, anyway. Wait, you're saying the league found instances of rule breaking, and then instead of enforcing the rules, they changed them to make the rule breaking legal, and they're still breaking the rule anyway? Yes. Won't this just encourage teams to further break the rules and negotiate with players before the start of the legal tampering period? Yep, absolutely. It seems like the league has provided an incentive for it and no deterrence against it. Judge for yourself when you see how many big money deals are reported just minutes after noon. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, the big ones. It's amazing. So hard to believe, but there are teams that are still obviously, and it's always gonna. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, baby. Right? That's the world of the NFL we live in. Right? So obviously, there's teams that are tampering before the legal tampering period. Is there anything else I need to know? Because the new league year does not begin until Wednesday, contracts cannot officially be signed until then. In almost every case, this is merely formality. However, it does give some players time to change their mind, as was the case in 2019, though, when the Jets thought that they landed Anthony Barr. Barr initially agreed to join the Jets, but then switched gears and signed with the Minnesota Vikings. Is this it? Okay, here we go. This is it. I think this. Let's see. There we go. It's important to note that during the legal tampering period, players looking for new deals can only negotiate contracts with the team through certified representation or an agent. The Falcons were forced to forfeit a 2025 fifth-round pick this year and pay a $250,000 fine, which is like me paying a penny, right? Because the quarterback Kirk Cousins revealed in his introductory press conference that he spoke with the Falcons' head athletic trainer and their head of public relations before he was allowed to. That's a no-no. So, Kirk Cousins spilling the beans, right? So, but I mean, it's exciting. I mean, it's a great way to start the week off. Instead of waiting till Wednesday at 4:00. Come on, man, right? Let's get this ball rolling. As I said, that's why I love them, and they do this on purpose, and they do a fantastic job of it. I mean, you got what? Yeah, January, you got the end of the season, then you got the playoffs. Then in February, you got the Super Bowl. Then you got then toward the end of February, you got the combine. Then like 10 days later or whatever, basically a week and a half or so later, right? You got the legal tampering, and then 2 days after that, everywhere the free agents sign, and then you got free agents, going here and there for the next couple of weeks, and then I said there'll be free agents out there, for months. Some free agents, some old time free agents, right, that can maybe get away with it, don't seem to sign until maybe after training camp's halfway over or almost all the way over or whatever, because they don't want to go to training camp. Well, because I mean, also true, some of them are just going to be out. Like you might find an edge rusher out there who'll get you whatever. He might be 33 years old. If you put him in there in situations, and if he can stay healthy and this, that, and the other thing, he'll get you 8 sacks in the season. And they just don't. Some of them, every now and then, they don't sign until almost the season starts, or just toward the end of training camp, or whatever, because I don't want to go to training camp. It's like, dude, I'm 33 years old. I've been in the league for 10 years. I know training camp's about. I'm in shape. I'm a situational edge rusher. I'm only going to get 25 snaps a game. I'll get you 1 sack every other game. Right? That's what you're paying me for. So I need 25 snaps. I can do that on my head, standing on my head. I don't need training camp. So there'll always be, plenty of free agents out there. But of course, the big deals going to be reported in about less than 12 hours from now. So as I said, once 12 o'clock rolls around, it's just like boom, 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 boom. It's like the 4th of July, baby. So let the games begin.